Oh, the days of StarCraft 2. Many Blizzard titles and big, huge games that have come out for the PC in the days of old. StarCraft 2 has a special meaning in my heart, in many ways. At the time, close to around 2010, I was actually working at a customer service center for Blizzard Entertainment as an account and technical representative that did a lot of your technical troubleshooting if you were to call in, get set up, and even if you had a billing question or two. And at the time, working as a lonely servant of the gaming, I was so impressed, so happy, and so floored by the ways that people reacted to launches of games, specifically in StarCraft 2. I worked late, I worked extra, I worked all through the night when StarCraft 2 came out officially. I even played the beta and alpha internally for Blizzard early in the years and enjoyed every minute of it. Of course, you can't tell already that I'm a big fan of StarCraft 2, but probably my most favorite expansion of all, the most anticipated since StarCraft 1, was Wings of Liberty. And at the time, when I was working as a technical representative, we didn't make a whole lot of money in the gaming industry. I'm pretty sure I just got out of college, I just moved in with my future wife, and we were just living in a good, careless world, just focused on doing what we could in the gaming space to get your foot in the door, per se. Why am I telling this? Well, it's because I finally was able to achieve something that I wanted to achieve a long time ago, and that is obtain one of these. The Steel Series ZBoard Starcraft 2 Limited Edition. That's right. Look at this thing. It's so cool. It's a nice little gaming keyboard with specific buttons for StarCraft 2. How could you not love it? Yes, I know all the thing about RGBs and mechanical clickage and everything else along that line. But this was ahead of its time, and then at the time when it was released, right around the time of StarCraft 2, it was just pretty expensive. I think it was about $90 when it first came out. So if you're feeling nostalgic and you really want to get a hold of a nice Z-board, especially the StarCraft 2 one, go ahead and look at Amazon, Newegg, and a few other places. They actually have this limited edition for $24.99. What am I going to do with this thing? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to unbox this puppy. I'm going to hook it up, and we're going to see if we can get the drivers working on this beast on the current up-to-date version of StarCraft 2. And of course, you could get the starter edition that's only got a little bit, which is free, or you could just purchase the full thing. And of course, at the time, I had multiple copies of StarCraft 2. So let's go ahead and unbox this guy. Let's look at the specifics and look at the wonder and glory of this Relic tech of the ZBoard StarCraft 2 Limited Edition.
Oh boy, this is so exciting. All right. You don't even understand. I don't know why I'm the most excited about this thing, but it's like you finally get something that you've been so nostalgic for. Just look at all this stuff that it talks about, even on the back. Fnatic team, everything on all of these products includes. So it's got the Keyset and it's got the normal set as well, and how you lift the Z-board out of the baseboard. So let's go ahead and open this up. There it is in all of its glory of this old Relic tech. Oh my goodness. Just look at it. All these buttons. Oh my goodness. And that's right, the Z-board is on top. It actually folds in and pulled out from the base. It does have a bunch of buttons up here too. Doesn't look too bad either. And then of course these stands here, which we have. And again, I never got to actually cherish and use this and play with it and whatever, since I was poor at the time, doing what I needed to. And then included at the bottom here, I mean, it comes with an additional stand that you put together. I'll go ahead and put these to the side. And then included with the other Z-board that goes into the base is just a normal everyday usage, which the Z-board itself folds up. It's got all these kind of included here. So it's kind of nice. And then yeah, you just put it together like this. in order to actually put this into it. Ah, it's so cool. But let's focus on the StarCraft one, because that is the coolest part of the whole thing. We'll go ahead and move the box out of the way as well. Like I mentioned, this is going around right now. You could pretty much pick up one of these for about $24.99 that I've seen on Amazon, and I've also seen it on Newegg. Now, if you go to eBay and you see folks that are selling this for way more than that, which there are, and there always is, just be cautious, because I think you can pick up a pretty good amount of this one without having to pay too much money. So cool. Oh my goodness, just love it. It's got all of the graphics here. Of course, it's got the ZBoard kind of lettering on here, and then it's all of these shortcut buttons at the top. And then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's right, there's a hub on the side here. 2 USBs that you can plug into it, like your mouse and other things. So it is powered up, but I don't think you can actually put, like, you know, a huge powered item on there. Probably just low things like a mouse and everything. So go ahead and hook this up at the moment, and we'll see what happens. And I actually see if it starts. It does. It already types up. It's already set. So if we, oh wow. So it's got Terran, it's got Protoss, Zerg, enable caps, and different kind of setups for ground units, which as you can see here, it looks really cool. Patrol, Terran, Protoss, these are all the macro groups that you can set up. Idle workers, all idle workers. Yeah, and then the caps lock, of course, the light comes on. All right, next step is to kind of load this up, and we'll see if this works behind the scenes with lovely StarCraft 2, because why not? You gotta check it out and test it. I mean, what's the point?
All right, so looking on the Steel Series, even for Glory website, I don't know if there's actually going to be any downloads for the ZBoard because of how old it is. But we're going to take a look and see if it's in the support queue. Legacy keyboards, probably. Nope. Have it there, so let's see if ZBoard comes up. Got the old engines, legacy software. Alright, this is what we need as the ZBoard used. Oh, it's already downloading it. I didn't even notice. Let me just make sure there's no other ones here. Well, boo. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this to work in compatibility mode. So I'm gonna throw this down. We will run it in XP Service Pack 3 and see if it works. It does. Oh. Let's try that again. Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna try another compatibility bit here to see if we can get it running. Let's see. That's how it is. Try it here. like it. Let's see, because I noticed there's another site from TechSpot that was saying that it was working for them. Let's take a look here. It does say it. There's a 64-bit Windows, but oh, let me see. Don't know if this is. You got to be careful with sites like these, but let's try it though. Careful, kids. Don't try this at home. Looks like we got an engine installer. So it might be a Z engine. And that's what it's referencing. Just double check here. And of course it's going to crazy ads next. So yeah. Let's take a look here. All right, we'll take a look and see if this works. I'm sure somebody's taking over everything. There's a prompt there for a second. Check here and make sure. I haven't seen one of these in a while. These for custom mods, of course. Alright, well, let's take a look and see if this will actually work. Alright, we've got the Z engine installed. I actually found another version on the Steel Series website. If you happen to go to their website and look at the ZBoard software and go to Steel Series engine, and actually a little further down to where I was. So if we go to support engine, okay, here it is. So engine for my old Steel Series devices, and it kind of goes back to where we were before with the ZBoard PS2. But then we also went and looked at some of the Z engine stuff, which is for 64-bit. This might actually work better because it even has the ZBoard for the Z engine itself. So anyway, I'll include that in the description for this long little journey that I'm doing. We're going to go ahead and play this guy, and we'll see how well this works. And I'll include
piracy faster. Infinite game duration. Yeah.
I'll include kind of everything that I took as far as getting there, as well as a visual of the keyboard itself. But let's fix this terrible, awful display size. Always has problems.
God, I love StarCraft 2.
Do full screen. Accept. Good lord. Okay, it's much better. Alright, we're gonna do just a custom match.
The game engine itself should
God,
be
I love
identifying
StarCraft 2.
what's being played.
Alright, so the game engine itself should be identifying what's being played. Oof. Well, it's not looking good, folks. Versions of latest update. Oh no, there's no server. Oh no. Matches is in the engine mod. Section title. Alright, it says to kill it and restart it, so we're going to try that. So far it's not looking good because it looks like it requires a certain mod for each, and I don't think there's anything with a server anymore. So this could be for naught, would be what I'm thinking, so. It's not going to download any mods, is it? Oh, 2011. It's for editing that. And the new mod doesn't even do anything, so. Unfortunately, unless we map this. Oh, okay. It's got some zoom in power, so we do have some stuff here. Let's see if we ask it to attack, stop, hold, and patrol, which of course it's not doing.
Bad news?
Okay, well, so far it is.
Woo-hoo! Overtime. Yep. Huh? SCV ready.
Allied forces are under attack.
Are they? Wow. I can't even beat a computer anymore. Oh, that's because he's checking things out.
SCV ready.
So we have macro keys. Max zoom works. Delete works.
Go ahead.
Build structure.
SCV ready.
Not seeing that working.
Big job, huh?
Which means we would have to set this up as macros. Show health does not show. Or rally point.
SCV ready.
Directional buttons work. Let's just try this out real quick. Nope. Sure doesn't.
Ah! You scared me. SCV ready.
Alright, and so if we were to go into mouse and keyboard, let's see here. We can put some hotkeys in there.
that's set for me.
Let's see if we do...
Build structure.
Oh, no. It doesn't even read it. Yeah, that doesn't work. It doesn't even read some of these keys, which is not good. Hotkey unbound. No. So we have to try to find a way to get this Z engine to detect the Z board. The unfortunate part is it just doesn't. So all these work. So if I were to put this here, let's just say I
What's
got
going
that.
on? SCV ready.
Well, so far it doesn't seem to be working very well. I don't think there's even a num key.
SCV ready.
Well, that sucks. Let's take a look back at this guy. Because, yeah, it doesn't even have the enable LED on there, which is what you actually need. So, alright. I think that's appropriate amount of experiment we're going to do. Obviously, we're going to have to surrender because it doesn't work anymore. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to restart... Still get XP. I'm going to actually restart the game itself and the computer and see if this does any better. And we'll go from there. Oh, unfortunately, it's come down to it. This poor old Relic piece of tech. The unfortunate part is this keyboard actually functions really well as a keyboard, which is great. The problem is the software with IDZion that was purchased by Steel Series, and this was introduced back even around earlier than 2009, I think. When StarCraft 2 was released in 2010, this became a thing and was really awesome because it included all those mods with those special buttons. The problem is that the software is available, but the detection of the special key set remains to be seen. And I'm going to be looking at some more technological spaces on the internet to see if we can find either some mods that were saved that we can import to see if we can get these special keys to work with this key set. But, well, this poor old piece of tech, unfortunately, has been kind of minimized to a simple keyboard function, which I'll be happy that I own it. I love the graphic and aesthetic that it comes with. But at the same time, the functionality, unfortunately, is too old for us to solve, at least for today. Stay tuned. If I find a way, I'll send you all an update in the next video. But this has been Relic Tech, the ZBoard Limited Edition StarCraft 2 keyset. And actually, I love the other keysets too of WoW and all those other ones. They're actually really cheap, but might be the reason why they're fairly cheap is because the functionality's been zilch. And I'll catch you in the next video. Good news! After doing some scouring of the internet and looking at multiple places, multiple forums, and avenues where people have tried to even do the most complicated ways to get these key sets to work, I did find one way to actually get it to work. I will show you, and then I will demonstrate. Alright, so it turns out there is one thing or one program that Steel Series still supports that actually works with this keyboard. And the best place to do it is I'm going to go ahead and show it, because you obviously see right now that the Steel Series 2 engine, that's right, 2, automatically reads what the default profiles are, and I guess has these profiles in here. And as you can see, it's got Primary, Terran, Protoss, and Zerg. Now, when looking on the website, which is what I pulled up here, if we look in support, we actually pull up the same place we've been going, which is where can I find software for my old Steel Series. Selecting this, which is Engine 2, which actually works for a few of these Pro Edition stuff. For, Kana, Shift, Free. it actually looks like it's got some of the profiles here, and that includes StarCraft 2. And this is kind of great because you can also pick up each individual button. You can select the action type, and they actually work in the engine itself. But most importantly, as I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate, as you know, because we can at this point, actually show this work in action with StarCraft 2, because why not? All right, I'll just get the alternative cam set up here. In hats. Right. And it's weird because it's not clear. There was one post in one old forum that actually said that this actually works. So we'll go ahead and jump into it, and we'll go into a game. I've already kind of tested this out just because I didn't want to be crazy. But we'll create another lobby here. We'll go ahead and add a very easy AI. And we'll get started. The beauty is also you see that it's already lighting up for Terran. You can push Protoss, you can push Zerg, and it'll actually switch the light around, which is great because, oh my goodness. Alright, so first things first. Let's say we got an idle worker and you want to find one. Well, I'll just click on this guy here. Hey, this guy's not idle. I'll just click one. Boom! Oh, look. Oh, look. It's got the idle guy. Let's do all of them. Ha ha! You can do them and then throw them that way. The beauty is, let's just say I want to go ahead and select build structure. It brings you up to the build structure screen just like it's supposed to. You do the same thing with advance, which is right here. It'll take you there. Obviously nothing available. And then you can even go to last event, which last event looks like it just kind of shows there. Push and hold this, it actually shows the health bars. You want to create a rally point, you got it. And it has that ability here. Max zooms, my friend. You want to zoom in more? Or you want to tilt? You got that too. We can go back to that one. Hey, look. I got a default idle worker. Hey, guess what? I want him to go ahead and move, and I'm going to have him stop. I want him to attack his own people. I can push hold and he'll hold, or I can have him attack. And then I can also have him patrol.
Roger.
If we want to. I'll go ahead and have him attack.
What, you run out of Marines?
Yes, I did. You know what? I'm going to have you stop. I'm going to have you build a barracks. Why not?
Will do.
I'm going to do that. Guess what? Of course, the usual. If you want to actually set up, you know, your station, you can for your shortcuts here. Everything like that. Screenshots work. Achievements. Menu. Oh my goodness, I'm just so impressed and happy because this actually works. Oh!
SCV ready.
Do it. Do it.
SCV ready. SCV ready. In the rear with the gear.
Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. I should have done this ages ago, but, you know, whatever.
SCV ready. Overtime.
Give me more, give me more, give me more.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
SCV ready.
So that guy here. And do a reactor, not tech lab. Well,
Bad
fooey.
news.
That's right.
SCV ready.
Of course, my actions per second is the best ever. It's really not, but that's okay. Sure, load you up some more.
SCV ready. What's going on? Coming through. SCV ready.
Actually, here, let's cancel those. Get a reactor going. Oh wait, we can't yet.
SCV ready.
Mine.
This better be good.
As you can tell, I'm really good at this game. The best ever.
Go ahead.
Actually, I love to play this storyline.
By the numbers, boys. Armed and ready. Big job. Ah! You scared me, huh? SCV ready. SCV ready.
Add-on is up and running.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. Boy. SCV ready.
Yep.
Yep. SCV ready. Who wants some? Been waiting on you. You gonna give me orders? Go, go! Been waiting on you. Who wants some?
See what happens with a very easy AI.
Why not? Looking forward to it. You want a piece of me, boy? Orders received. Gangway, coming through. Of course. I feel ya.
Add-on complete.
What's going on? Armed and ready. Yep. You gonna give me orders? Yes, sir. House, this better be good.
Let's do it.
Sure. Will do. That's fine. I'm on it. Got it. Who wants some? Forward to it. Sure thing. Armed and ready. Been waiting on you.
Victory! Well, of course, that was pretty easy. But that's the beauty of it. Oh my god, it works. Oh man, that's just wonderful. If I just ever want to get back through the campaign, which I probably will, I'll get to play more with this wonderful keyboard. Anyway, nice little update right after I ended the video and just edited it. So I'm gonna re-edit everything I included here. So, but it's a great achievement. If you've got one of these key sets, try to get the Steel Series Engine 2, and that should hopefully fix your problems. I'm probably gonna get some more key sets and see if we can get those things to load up. Now the fact that it actually works, because I kind of like these little collection of Relic tech. But thanks for checking in. Thanks for staying tuned. I'll catch you in the next one.